Brigham Young University is gripped by protests over how sexual assault is handled. Demonstrators joined victims yesterday on the Utah campus. Some alleged victims say they've been investigated for possible violations of the Mormon school's honor code, which bans premarital sex and alcohol use. Undergraduate Maddie Barney, who says she was raped, has filed a legal complaint against the university. She accuses BYU of violating the federal Title IX law. It prohibits sex-based discrimination in education and addresses sexual violence. CBS News legal expert Rikki Klieman is here. Rikki, good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, so let's talk about this federal complaint. Specifically, what does it allege?
What it alleges goes back to her facts. She says that she was raped, and it took her then 4 days to report it because she was so concerned that something bad would happen to her from the university. About 2 months later, she receives a notice from the university that although she is a victim of a sexual complaint, that she is also in violation of the honor code. So
Help us understand that, Rikki.
Yeah,
It doesn't
exactly.
make any sense.
Well, it certainly doesn't make any sense to someone who thinks that if you're a victim of a sexual assault or an alleged victim, that something bad should happen to you. If you go to the police, that you should be able not only to tell the truth, you must tell them the whole truth.
But how does she, the victim, violate the honor code?
Because
That's what I'm
the
confused.
honor code at BYU, as it is at other conservative institutions, may go so far, because it's a Mormon institution, to say you violate the honor code if you drink alcohol, if you do drugs, but most important, if you are not chaste, if you have premarital sexual relations. They won't even tell her what her honor code violation is. So she's working in a bind. She gets upset, she's having trouble with classes. They will not support her and give her rape services that they would give to a victim because her lawyer tells her, correctly so, do not cooperate with the honor code violation because it may hurt your criminal case.
So did she know all this, and so therefore she did not report, and it took her 4 days to report because she understood all these possibilities?
I don't think she understood them quite in the detail that they occurred, but she understood enough to know that simply her conduct of having a man come up to her room and even engaging in the slightest kind of contact with this man that may be considered improper, that at that point in time she could go on probation or get kicked out of the university. You know, she's not alone here.
Explain how Title IX is part of this.
Well, Title IX, we all know about it here in this room, and our viewers know about it because Title IX says you will not have sexual discrimination, you will not have discrimination based on gender, and you will not have a hostile sexual environment. So what normally happens in Title IX is that a school must investigate a sexual assault allegation and protect the alleged victim, and they would look at the victim and the accused. Here, the accused is not a student, so they're only looking at the victim. It's really a mess.
A lot of people scratching their head this morning about this.
100,000 signatures on her behalf almost.
Thank you very much, Rikki Klieman.